Hello friends, this is Keval Shah here from Affleo Consultants. So as you all know that an EPCG license is issued for duty-free import of capital goods machinery, and it also has an export obligation associated with it. There are two types of export obligation. One is the specific export obligation, in which you have to export 6 times of the duty saved value in 6 years. And the other is the average export obligation, in which you have to maintain the annual average of last 6 years until the specific EO is completed. An EPCG license holder has to apply for redemption closure of the license once the export obligation is completed. So in this video we will discuss about the EPCG redemption closure procedure, how to apply for it, what are the documents required, what are the common difficulties faced by the exporters and how to solve them, and finally how can we at Affleo Consultants help you in the entire process. So let's get started. So how to apply for redemption and what are the documents required. So once the EPCG license holder has completed the export obligation, then the application for redemption has to be done at the DGFT RA office, with all the documents has to be submitted physically at the DGFT counters. There is no online module for application of redemption for EPCG license as of now, but the government is working on it and they will soon introduce it. The major documents required to be submitted are original copy of licenses, export proof such as shipping bills, EBRCs, etc., import bill of entries, statement of import and export duly certified by CA with UDIN number. So all these documents should be self-attested by the exporters and submitted physically at the DGFT office. So in this section we will discuss 8 to 9 common doubts, mistakes made by the exporters and how to solve them. So the first one is, what if the export obligation is not completed? In such cases, the exporter has an option to extend the license by 2 years, or else the exporter has to pay the entire duty saved amount plus 15% annual interest to close and redeem the license. What if the specific export obligation is completed but the average export obligation is not? In such cases, DGFT first checks the average export obligation. If the average export obligation is not completed, then the DGFT will not check the specific export obligation, and in such cases they will direct you to pay the entire duty plus the interest amount. Here the exporters should keep one thing in mind, that DGFT issues a yearly circular in which it lists down all the products for which the global slowdown is more than 5%. So for example, if your product is facing a global slowdown of 10%, then you have to maintain the average for that particular year less by 10%. What if EPCG license number is not mentioned on the shipping bill? In such cases, the exporter has an option to use the policy circular number 7, and by way of submitting an affidavit and indemnity bond, the exporter can redeem or close the license. However, it should be noted that such shipping bills should not be a free shipping bill. What if wrong EPCG license number is mentioned in the shipping bill? For such mistakes, there is no provision in the policy, and the exporter has to compulsorily approach the EPCG committee at DGFT New Delhi and get the relaxation for the same. What if block-wise export obligation is not completed? So if you have applied for the redemption and then you get to know that the block-wise export obligation is not fulfilled, so in such cases you have to pay the necessary composition fees and get the block extended, and then you can redeem the license. Installation certificate procured from an independent chartered engineer instead of Central Excise Authority. For licenses issued prior to 1/4/2015, it was mandatory to submit the installation certificate certified by the Central Excise Authority. And so if you have procured it from the independent chartered engineer, the DGFT RA office will not allow this, and you will have the only option to approach the EPCG committee at DGFT New Delhi and get the relaxation for the same. Excess duty saved amount utilized as compared to the license. If the license holder has utilized an excess duty saved value as compared to the license and has not paid the proportionate application fees to DGFT within 2 years of import, then the DGFT RA office will raise a query for this and will not redeem the license. In such cases, you will have to approach the EPCG committee at DGFT New Delhi and get the relaxation for the same. Exports made through third party but EPCG license number is not mentioned in the shipping bill. This is a very big mistake and there is no solution for this in the policy. In such cases, those shipping bills cannot be utilized for fulfillment of export obligation. So for EPCG, this list can go on and on, but we have to stop here. We at Affleo Consultants are a team of DGFT experts having a rich experience of 10 plus years in the domain. We are the EPCG license and advanced license redemption specialist. We have handled many complex cases pertaining to advanced license and EPCG licenses as long as 20 years old and have been successful in redeeming the licenses. We have handled many cases of adjudication and adjudicated matters and have been successful in getting the redemption without the payment of any penalty. We have also represented many cases at the PRC and the EPCG committee New Delhi and have been successful in getting many relaxations for our clients. We can also help you with the bond and BG cancellation procedure at customs after you get the redemption letter from DGFT. So please get in touch with us for any of your requirements and our team would be happy to help you. Please share your thoughts or doubts in the comment section. And if you have liked the video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such videos. This will keep us motivated. Thank you.